First take is D Mace again. Look, let's get on to this LeBron trolling. And by the way, I love it. It's hilarious. But he always does that. But Stephen A, look, fam, got to stop talking about how if Draymond hadn't missed game five, they would have won the series. Look, he was back for game 6 and 7. And what did they do? They still took that L. They lost. It's over. They got outplayed and by a better team. They made LeBron and the Cavs made all the plays that they needed to make. Now back to the trolling. LeBron is, he's like the maestro. He's just working everybody around on, and kind of like a puppet master. The way he works, works his way with his teammates and the media and against the opponents. He always is working strategically behind the scenes to get the best out of his players. True enough, Kevin Love didn't, he wasn't scoring like he did in Minnesota, especially when it came to the finals. But he worked in what he needed to. Just remember early in the season when he said to fit in, to fit out. Come on now, you gotta remember that because that's what he does. He's always working his way in to make sure that his players, his teammates are doing what they need to do and they're ready for the season. But also back to the finals and in this whole trolling situation. And you said you didn't really like it too much because he doesn't come stand up front and center. But always, in the words of you, to beat the man, to be the man, excuse me, you got to beat the man. But, so of course they're going to gloat a little bit and be, full of themselves. But from what they did, they got a little, they got a leg to stand on when it comes to that. But now, let's roll into this season. LeBron and the Cavs are, they're undefeated. They're balling out. They're playing well as a team. They're a very cohesive, unit as they're, offensively and defensively. They're always, they're in the right play. If he doesn't think they are, then they get him into it. Kyrie's picked up where he's left off from last year, and Kevin Love is slowly but surely looking like the Kevin Love in Minnesota. I mean, you check the stat lines, he's basically been putting up 20 every night, and and back to the Warriors. The Warriors better be focused on getting out the West because the West ain't no joke. And them talking, running their mouths, all they want to annihilate and kill the Cavs, especially Draymond. He's always running his mouth. But just focus on getting out the West. All right. You guys be cool.